Hello, 3D Maniac here, and today is a tutorial on how to make a sort of origami safe box, if you will. Basically, when opened, it reveals a red flag telling you that somebody's opened it, and it's also just hard to open when it's put together properly. But it also doubles as just a regular box or a regular like a cup holder or a pen holder or whatever. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. Now, this sort of safe is possible to open. However, you will always know when it has been opened. And it also has a feature where you can open the box as easily as you want, and has a feature, and has a locking feature, so it's like a 2-in-1. So for this, you're gonna need 2 sheets, a regular A4, regular 8.5 by 11 printer paper, and let's go. So first, we're gonna take this edge and bring it to the top, like so. Unfold. Now we're going to rotate 180 degrees, bring this edge to the top. Basically what we're doing here is forming a square that will be the base of the box. Okay, so we have a little thing here. So now what we're gonna do is bring this edge to the bottom edge. Now we're going to bring this corner, this edge to this edge. Boom. Now we have an X with a square in the middle. Okay, so now what we have to do is, now this is the process where we basically start to get the cone, the box shape. So we're going to fold it along one of the folds. And what we're going to do is take this edge that we just folded and bring it to this edge. Like so. So now we have a 90-degree angle. And basically, we want to make sure that these two things line up nicely. And then we want to crease, thereby getting a little flap that will stay inside these two things. We just want to keep the flap inside. Doesn't matter if it crosses this line. Right now we are just trying to form the general form of the box. Do the same thing. Take this edge, fold onto it, then we're going to bring this edge down to it. And now what we're doing here is bringing this point and the point that we just folded in half together. Fold the flap in. Boom. Now you see we have a sort of box going up here. We have 3 edges. Now we just have to keep going. Basically what we're doing is taking this whole triangle, folding it in half. There's another way to do this also. Turn the paper upside down, fold it in half. Now, do not crease all the way through. This right here, this is that base. We do not want to crease the base. Where it hits the edge of the paper, that's where you want to start creasing, and then just crease all the way, and boom. We've just bisected the triangle. Let's do that for the other side. So we fold it, get it so it is fold with this edge that we already folded. Make sure corners line up. Boom. Now we have successfully, now basically what we have is an X and then like a cross going through, but make sure that this has not been creased at all. We want to make sure that this is flat because it'll just look aesthetically better. Okay, so now what we want to do is basically fold that in, and you want to make sure now there is a line here from where we previously folded, right here, this line. What we want to make sure is that this flap doesn't go over that line. So what we're gonna do is fold it back so that the line cleanly goes through. Right, we're gonna fold it in just up on top of everything. Then we're gonna open it up, just inside reverse fold it. So it is. Fold it inside. So let's do that again. We have the flap, we have the line. We're going to fold it in so we can see the entire line. Then unfold it, lift it all up, tuck it in, fold it down, boom. Now it is totally concealed. Now let's do that for the rest of the sides. For the smaller triangles, you won't have to fold over as much. Just this little corner there. But we want to make sure that the line goes through from here down. Right, because right now what we're just trying to do is just trying to clean up all the stuff that looks kind of icky. Because basically what we're trying to do here is make it so that it looks very cylindrical, or well, very yeah, it's going to be a tall box is all I'm gonna say, because basically what we're doing is just holding it up here, and then you'll be able to put your stuff into there. So it's gonna be a tall sort of little box with the opening in the top. As contrast to a previous video where it was a longer box like this, but the opening was here. It is sort of like a flip on that, where the opening is at the top and it's a very long and skinny box. So this could also be used for storing pencils and pens and stuff. But what I would see putting in here is maybe some things that maybe you don't want other people to see, as well as that other box was for. But you know, maybe like internet passwords. Maybe you just want to put some. Maybe you could just use this as a pencil holder. I mean, you don't need to make 2 of these, right? In the finished thing, the safe will have 2 of these, right? But technically, what's going on here is that they'll have one of these, and then we'll make a smaller version with a smaller or a bigger circumference that'll just slide on top or inside. But honestly, you could use this as alone, as just kind of like a thing to hold pencils inside. But we are not done yet, so let's keep going. So we have all the little triangles folded in. Now it is time to clean up these corners. So what we're going for here is that there is a line here from the folds that we made, and a line here. We're gonna fold into the top so that the edges of the triangle match up. So that corner got cut and that corner got cut, right? So that it basically just takes all of this. That's basically so that the 2 edges of the triangle touch these 2 lines. Right? Because we have this line, and we're just gonna fold it so that the 2 points of the triangle touch those 2 points, and then we're gonna go to the opposite side of the paper and do the same. But do not do the same for all 4 sides, right? Okay, we just have these 2 folded in. I'll flip over. Now we have these 2 two that we're going to do the same, but on the outside of the model. Right? And these two will keep the model closed together. Turn it over. And boom. Now we have the form of the box complete. We will now start to assemble. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this little triangle, place it so that it hits one of the walls, and then make sure that that bigger thing. Basically, we want to make sure. Okay, so basically, find the triangle that's folded in. Then there's going to be this big L, and there's going to be this little L. Basically, what we're going to do, see that little divot? Put that into there. Put that into there. Right, so that the bigger triangle overlaps. Then we'll have this little triangle here. Lift it up. Put it down. Boom. We have just tucked in. Let's do that again. Okay. Find the outside triangle. That's here. Go to the left. Find this one here. Find this side. Boom. And then find this. What we're going to do is focus on this part. Fold that in. Fold this in. Left. Over. Boom. We have successfully secured one side of our box. Now, let's do that the same on this side. Fold in. Fold in. Lift the flap. Tuck in. And when all is set and creased, boom, we have our box. Now this box is can be used just as its own. It's a little desk, a little ornament. Maybe you want to be a little more artsy, if you will, and yeah, you can put some pencils in there if you want. If you're an origami fanatic, got your creasers. But anything long and skinny can go into here. But the magic happens when we make an entirely new box. So, you have this one here. What we're going to do is we're going to take another box. But what we're going to do is take the long edge and fold it in like so. Doesn't really need to be exact, doesn't need to be that big. Maybe a rule of thumb, thumb, is to keep it less wide than your thumb. Right? Then take a handy dandy cutter. Cut off the strip. And then all you have to do is just make another one of these boxes using the exact same steps. Now that you have your two boxes, now here is where the magic really happens. Boom. Two boxes, one which is obviously bigger. Now the trick is, if you align the two triangles on the outside, it'll be super easy to pull in and out, right? Boom. Little gift box, if you will. Right, put that in there. And line up the triangles, boom. Taken care of. Maybe put a little pencil in there. Boom. Closed. But if you do not align the triangles, close it, it suddenly becomes harder to open. And in order to open it, see how it's like deforming? You mess up the box, right? So, when you misalign the triangles, if anybody opens the box, you have a red flag that somebody opened the box, right? Here, no red flag. Triangles lined up. Oh no, he's putting it in. Oh no, it's sealed. Red flag, somebody tried to open the box. Oh no. Right? Because that is the beauty, right, of the design. That is the beauty of my design. If you did not notice, I created this design. But, yeah, that is the beauty of this design. Basically, it allows you to close it, and then you can open it. Close it again. But basically what this allows you to do is to keep the form nice. Yeah, it's a nice little safe. Comment below if you like the tutorial. Subscribe, and don't forget to comment below about what new tutorials you want me to make.